What's good, Phinish, and what's good? It's Tuesday, and you know what that means? It's Tuesday over here on Phinside the NFL. Once again, I'm joined by Martin. Y'all know his resume, former Florida A&M quarterback, low-key been coaching on the side. You can now add that to his resume. This man, the jack of all trades. What's going on, bro? I sent you. You know what's crazy? That film. First of all, that was like over 2.5 gigs. That thing took like an hour to upload to Gmail.
Damn.
Second of all, I had to upload it a second time because the first time, right as it was about to finish, it failed because my Gmail was out of storage because of all the All-22 clips I've been sending to you in ball games since we've been doing this. They've been racking up in my storage, so had to clean it out and send it to you again. So you actually should have got that at like 4 o'clock. I know you got it at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock or whatever, but early take on it. I know we were talking about we liked it, and there's obviously things we didn't like about it, but we understand why they're doing those certain things. Like, this is going to be another week where, similar to Carolina, where people are going to see, you got to understand the reason why they're doing this. It's the lack of protection, right? And this is how they're, keeping possession numbers while also, moving the chains, not in big chunks, but in small plays as an extension of the run game, right? So, it's just, we can't run the football, death by 1,000 cuts. We can't hold blocks, get the ball out in under 2.5 seconds. You know what I mean? 2.3. That's clearly, 2.33 was his time to throw this week. 2.32 was his time to throw last week. Clearly, that's been the benchmark the last couple of weeks of, and it seems like they like that number.
Yeah.
Look at it. You know what it is. You're coaching. You've been a player. It's all about patterns, right? And trends.
Habits.
And trends, right? And if I see, do you think it's a coincidence we've seen 2.32 seconds one week and 2.33 seconds the next week in a row? That's by design. That's what that tells me.
Yeah, that actually also highlights the reality that even though we were going up against teams that we clearly showed that we were better than.
Yeah.
Those two defenses, Carolina and New York Giants, man. I think it'll benefit our fan base to look those guys up because those are some of the better defenses in the league, bro.
This is what I've said. Okay, listen. This narrative that certain people on different outlets, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, Atlanta was a crap team. No, their offense is crap. Their passing defense was 12th in the NFL when we played them. Carolina, they're not a 500 team. Well, guess what? If you look at their defensive rankings against the rush, I think they were like top 10 against the rush. They were like 6 or something against the rush, but they were also number 1 against the pass. Like, these are, we beat teams that were sub 500, but had good defenses like Atlanta. You look at the Giants. The Giants, they're not a good team because of their offensive deficiencies. As a defense, they're very disciplined. They're very structured. And their passing defense is 17th in the NFL. That's respectable. When you're top 15, hovering around top 15, you are respectable at whatever you're doing, okay?
Yeah.
You're not great. You're respectable, okay?
Yeah.
And that was a respectable pass defense, all right? And so, a number 17 pass defense, a number 12 pass defense, the number 1 pass defense. And yet, those teams are inept because of where their offenses is at, not where their defenses are currently at. People need to understand that, it was an easier day for our defenses than it was for our passing offenses, especially when we are the worst in the NFL in pass block win rate, and that means holding your blocks for longer than 2.5 seconds. And we can't run the football. I mean, I want people to we are running back to running. We're a heavy RPO, this game, right?
Heavy
RPO. We ran for like 52 yards, bro. Like, we can't run the football, and if it ain't RPO, it's most likely a play action. And then you got the dropbacks mixed in there, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or the shotgun snaps. So, like, you look at this. We are running play action and RPO with no run game, and Tua's successfully executing it. And when you actually look at his yards per attempt on play action and on RPOs, he's one of the best in the league in both those categories.
Yes.
And yet we have no run game. Go figure that one. Like, are you watching this? It's so hilarious. I'm watching the Giants. I'm like, let's say that they're like too high on us, okay? They're like, let's say they're cover 2, right? Funny, they're just dropping everyone back. They're sending 4, and everyone's dropping back into coverage, bro.
Because they know already.
Yeah, they're like, yo, beat us. Like, we know you're going to be throwing. Like, we know you're throwing.
This is the saddest part about that notion, bro. We shouldn't even be a pass first offense.
I want you to tell people what you said backstage about Tua. Tell them what you said about Tua.
Yeah.
You're 110% right. And this is coming from two in ears, but okay. Say what you got to say. You made a damn good point with this. Go ahead.
So bottom line, I think we it's fair to say that Tua is not at a point in time. What's up, ball game?
What up?
Tua is not at a point in time at this moment in his career where he should be shuffling off 40, 41, 43, 44 attempts per game passing when he's not that, week 1 Andrew Luck, just strap up your chin strap, he's ready to go, put the ball in his hands type of quarterback. Tua's not there yet, and it's important for us to admit that even though we drafted him with the 5th overall pick, we drafted him with caveats, like he's coming off a major injury. We're not going to have an off season. He doesn't have like a real, like as far as offense ready for him to just be inserted and get playing off rip. Like Tua should not be the primary option as far as our offense, and he is at this moment. And he's doing a really good job. He's doing a damn good job of consistently putting us in position to win. But it's a huge disservice for Tua in his progression that he does not have a run game to lean on, and he does not have an offensive line to elevate him.
You make those 2 points. What have I been saying about Mac Jones the whole year? They're coddling him, but it's proper because they're building his confidence. They're minimizing his mistakes. They're coddling him. They're leading on a great offensive line and a solid running game, okay?
And a defense.
Okay? And the number 2 defense in the NFL. Did our point not just get proven on Monday night?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me put it in this perspective. If we asked Tua Tagovailoa to throw the ball 3 times a game at the stage this offense is built at, what do you think that final score is?
Yeah, we ain't winning.
Bills are blowing us out, even in those conditions, bro, because they're gonna have so much opportunity with the football. We're gonna give them 35, 40 minutes with the football. We can't run the football.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Our offensive, they literally took the ball out of his hands. They didn't just rely on the run game. Their offensive line and their run game complemented their defense.
Right.
Never mind run game. Never mind both of them. We can't even get one of those units to complement our defense. It's purely Tua, Waddle, and Gesicki or Smythe or whomever Tua's distributing to.
That's so irresponsible, man. That's so irresponsible about the Dolphins.
We could never do that, bro. Ever.
I think to some degree they convinced themselves that we'd be semi-efficient at running the ball, not as bad as we are, right? And they went into this thinking to themselves, really and truthfully, that there wouldn't necessarily be that much pressure because I think I heard Dan earlier today, Dan Orlovsky, he made a good point that I think the problem was that they was pressing so hard on the defense earlier in the season as well that led to a lot of dysfunction, right? Because they were thinking, well, you know, a lot of these teams, our defense can hold us in it. We just do the minimums until these guys get ready, and we should be fine. And the defense went out trying to do way more, and they weren't healthy enough to actually do what was being asked of them. And that's why a lot of things went the way they were. Because I could see, I mean, I told you, those guys didn't look like they were comfortable. You know what I mean? You can see it over and over again, even in the games that didn't look like they were comfortable with the calls. But there was this, okay, defense got to do so much more for the offense. I think the biggest thing right now at this point is that people need to really just fucking take a real good look at the fact that this kid is, without a run game, without a fucking, the 31st ranked or 32nd ranked offensive line in pass block win ratio. Like, come on, man. And we still win.
And ball game, and now we officially lead the league in drop passes too. So
I said that too in the chat.
I mean, damn.
Quarterback pressures, 32nd O-line rating, 32nd in pocket time, 31st in rush yards per game, 31st in rush yards per carry, 32nd in receiver drops.
Yeah.
And yet Matt Collins, Mr. Irrelevant, can't stay healthy, is relevant. Jalen Waddle, when Brissett was leading the charge, on pace for 100 receptions and under 1,000 yards. He's now on pace for over 1,100 yards under Tua. You look at the offensive line, the pressure numbers have nosedived because the ball is out in under 2.5 seconds because they're like, they can't hold it for long. And here's the other thing too. Me and Martin kind of talked about this before we went live, and I'll include you now in this ball game. And they asked Dan Orlovsky in that same little segment, and it was a good point. And me and the M have talked about it before about it too. The reason why you need to fix these issues is because you need to start having more progression-based reads in this offense for his development, for his further development.
Agreed.
You can't
want to stun his growth.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're going to stun his growth, and you can't live off this for you can't live off this for next season.
No way.
Not at all.
You can't. You have to get to a more. And what's crazy is they ran it in the preseason a little bit. They've ran it at times this year, and Tua's responded when they've given him progression read plays. But the problem is, and I noticed, and I said this with Martin, when he's getting that ball and he's holding it for longer than 2.5 seconds, it's like because of how they've programmed him to get it out so quickly.
He doesn't even take the reads because
he will, but he'll get antsy and his mechanics won't be it's like he goes a little off because he's just so programmed. I gotta get rid of the football.
He has pocket anxiety or something.
Well, he's thinking to himself, every time I hold his ball, I get shit smacked out of me. So
exactly.
I gotta get this shit. I don't want to go back. I don't want to get injured again behind some bullshit.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Under 2.5 seconds, even when he decides to move up and move out or move around, he's the most calm, poised, best possible pocket presence guy ever. When it gets over 2.5 seconds, because he's so programmed to get it out, he's like
a little frazzled.
Oh, okay. Sometimes he'll make the throw. I'm not saying this is every throw, but there's a throw in this game you'll see where he underthrew Wilson on the dig route. If you see it, he originally looks at Waddle, and Waddle will get jammed with Gesicki, and it was Waddle, and it's like he expected Waddle to come underneath. I'm going to make that throw.
Right.
Throw wasn't there. He's now looking. He sees. He makes the right read. And it's Wilson on the dig, but he gets caught flat-footed.
Dead legs.
He doesn't drive through. He uses his upper body, and it one hops to Wilson.
Exactly.
And it's you made the right read. You read the play right, but your mechanics weren't aligned. You got to get that. You got to get that habit out. You got to be okay with. He's got to get used to having longer than 2.5 seconds, man.
He look, and
the
honestly,
the only way he get
Pyro's
used to that,
right. The internal clock. You know what it is, right?
The only way he get used to that is they got to manufacture that for him, and they got to do better.
It's not happening this year.
Yeah, but they got to fix but that's a glaring reason why you need to fix the offensive line that they can't not address.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think it's fair to say that
like I think Tua can win
you.
you. I think Tua can win you a playoff game if you get there with this offensive line. But I first of all, I wouldn't even expect that. I just think he could. But even if he does, I wouldn't expect much more because the offensive line is just going to be too much of an Achilles heel.
I'm still a believer.
Go ahead, boy.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying I'm still a believer that Tua should not be the main focus of an offense, of an NFL offense just yet.
26 to 28 times a game passing is the perfect number.
That'll be perfect. And again, you need a running game to offset.
But that's the problem. People got to realize, this is all by design. It's to get it out quick, but it's also we can't run the football. So we need you to take those 3, 4, 5 yard tosses because it'll keep the game clock running, and it's like a short run yard chunk we just picked up.
The quick game, the RPO game that we're running is literally the substitute teacher of a running game that we don't have right now.
Yeah.
So
that is our running game. The RPO is our running game right now.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Call it what it is, bro. Like, and I can't hopefully that changes when Lindsey gets back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Lindsey could provide something else.
I can't believe how much we missed him after him only playing one game for us.
especially on the whip block by Myles Gaskin.
Yeah, you see they kind of started giving Ahmed started being in there a little bit more in passing situations because you can tell they're kind of getting fed. I think they're kind of getting fed up with Gaskin, man. Laird was starting to get reps, but Laird got injured, obviously, right? So, anyways, all right, let's get into this, guys. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like, share this wherever you can. Become a Phinside the NFL Patreon, patreon.com/Phinside the NFL. If you'd like to donate to the channel, paypal.me/Phinside the NFL. You can also do so through the super chat. All right, let's hop right into this. I'm gonna no sponsors tonight. Let's just get into the film. Y'all sponsors ain't paying me enough right now for Tuesday. All right. All right. So this is going to be ball games first time. All right. Anything to add, you guys want us before we start? Or are you good to go?
I'm gonna switch over, man. I'm at the house now, man. I'm logging into my setup so I can.
Yeah. I'll bring you back in when you pop up. Okay. All right, Martin, you good?
Yeah, we ready.
All right, so here we go. The Dolphins 12-man personnel pistol. Giants are going to show potential cover 4, but shift into more of a cover 3 look post snap. When the ball gets snapped here, after the motion, you see right there, he takes the underneath route.
Right.
Now, okay, I want to bring that.
You saw it. You saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Tua, he's gonna want Smythe on that seam route, and he has him, but his hesitation allows Logan Ryan to basically move up and take it away, right?
Yeah.
He has him right there. It's all day, baby.
His eyes. I think his eyes were just simply in the wrong place on this play. Obviously, the route concept. Every time he runs this type of play, he's trying to read the flat defender first. Yeah. But also, that's normally when it's like man
all day, right? I mean,
exactly.
He wants Waddle. Like he. I don't know, man. You got to make that throw. You just got to trust it right there.
He has to catch zone coverage early because that's cover 3 right there, which is zone.
Yeah.
He has to catch that early on in his pre-snap read, and go through the play action and then just pop up and just fire that in there right there on the 18-yard line, and then allow Smythe to just run up the field, get a first down for you. But I still like how nifty he was on this play, playing around with the defender right in his face, like, oh, nope.
Yeah, because
nope.
the thing was the way he plays, and we watch it here, right? He kind of makes, as indecisive as Tua is, he makes Azeez Ojulari indecisive here of what am I going to stay in the passing lane or am I going to rush the passer? You know what I mean?
Right.
And that allows him to get that check down out. So his hesitation causes Ojulari to hesitate, and they do get the completion, but you do want to make the throw to Smythe there on that seam route.
Exactly. The standard is Smythe right there.
I do want to show people, because the thing is, okay, I want people to watch Logan Ryan. He's got the red. He's at the 25 right here. He's got the red cleats and the red gloves. Watch. Okay, so by not taking him here, right? Like, not starting your motion, or you're starting to make your throw right there.
Yep.
Look at Logan Ryan. He's watching the eyes. You can see from up here.
He jumped it,
and he right there. It's gone.
Recovered. Right? Yeah, recovered in the.
And he noticed it because look at Tua's going to make that throw. His base is set for it, and he's like, "Damn, it's gone." Now he's looking off, and he takes the throw underneath. So he still got the reception,
right?
But yeah. Is what it is. You'd like to see him just trust himself, like
he
can make that throw.
Even though he missed that first read, I still really love the craftiness when it kind of broke down for him.
Yeah.
But he did like and then got the ball out to water. So good play by Tua.
Still trying to make the play.
All right, so the Dolphins are an 11-man personnel. Trips left, 2 in the gun. Gaskin to his left. Giants got too high look, but again, they're going to switch post snap to more of a cover 3 look. Tua is going to move out, and he's going to look downfield right here. Let's snap the ball, but there's not going to be much there downfield. So he's going to take Waddle right there towards the sideline.
Right.
And, he gets the first on 3rd down by keeping his tones in after being bumped. If you watch, go back, look at how they bump Waddle off his release. And he still leaks out into the soft spot here. Watch. If you watch his release here, he's going to get bumped, and he handles it pretty well. Bump him, and then they just release him, and he's okay.
All right. The thing I didn't like, I mean, you get the first and all, but why not run this concept, which is the flood, to the wide side of the field?
Exactly.
Everybody to have ample
so he can go up the sideline. Yeah.
I mean, I guess
it's his open side, maybe.
I guess the only reason would probably be because everybody knows when Tua rolls out to the left, he's like automatic to the left, bro. Like he rarely misses.
Yeah, his open side, right? That's
he just is lethal rolling. To the left.
You're right though. You're not wrong. Because Waddle would have had a lot more room to play with.
Yeah, I'm with ball game. They still should have ran it to the field side just because it would have spread out the defense more and made the pass a lot more, doable without that hesitation. But they still got the first regardless, so it made something out of nothing.
Dolphins, 12-man. I don't know if you guys saw it today. I wanted to mention this. Someone took the Arizona game last year of Tua and flipped all of the highlights to a right-handed quarterback. And you know what? It was crazy was his release.
It just looks different.
No, how quick it was from a right side. It was just like boom, it was out. It was crazy. Anyways, Dolphins 12-man personnel pistol again. Giants show cover 1, but they're going to drop back into cover 2 post snap. Wilson's going to motion here. It's an RPO. And then Waddle is going to come open on the middle on the stab route.
Yeah.
But he takes Smythe on the much harder route.
I still like the shot, Waddle was
he
open. He
dropped a dime, bro. And I got to say this. On that wheel route right there, Gesicki makes that catch.
Agreed.
Even with the defender there, because you know what you got to do? That's where you got to have that. And I know, when you could go over top of the defender and snatch that football. And Smythe ain't there.
They in this game they use Smythe and Gesicki backwards, like as far as the route opportunities.
My guy driving down the price. But look at this. Look at this stab over the middle. It's all day.
Yeah.
But Tua's already committed. He's already in throwing motion right here. And
True.
what a dime, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, what did I say earlier? You know, we're going to see it earlier on later. This game, there were points where Tua's choosing all Madden level throws, not that rookie level, and he's making them. There's rookie level throws on the field, and he's saying, "Nah, turn it up to all Madden."
Right. That was one of the pinpoint passes that he made today,
Keyhole accuracy,
he made during the game, but
keyhole accuracy.
Yeah,
and I want you to watch.
Couldn't come up with
Look at this is all touch. All you gotta do, people, watch his mechanics in this. This is all touch. Oh, come on, make that catch, Smythe. Please.
Also, pretty good recovery by the defender, but
it was. But you
gotta make that catch. Yeah,
you know, and I know I said you have to think Gesicki makes that catch.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I also got to say we don't know if he does because of how he's played since that Ravens game.
Ooh,
Mr. Inconsistent since then, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's given them reason to play Smythe. Let's be honest. 11-man personnel, 2 in the gun. Gaskin was right. Wilson motions right there.
Zone coverage, quarters coverage.
Yeah, cover 4. This is actually an underrated throw. This is, I think, one of the most underrated throws of the game. Waddle's gonna run a curl and watch Tua fire it in there in the middle of that coverage box. Look at that. Oh! And he puts Waddle in a position where fall forward for the first. Don't even have to take contact. I think that's an underrated throw. I think that's the play design landed him perfectly in the soft spot of that coverage box. And Tua just delivered it. I think this is an underrated throw, man. This is not an easy throw.
This is one of the throws Tua has shown consistent comfortability with. You know, as far as once he sees zone coverage, he knows the exact timing to fire the football, perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and then puts it in places where, like you said, Waddle just catches it and falls forward to get that needed first down. So I'm with you. This is always one of Tua's more underrated passes that he's already perfected. You know, as far as that passing repertoire.
This is what happens when I'm a film junkie. I find these kind of throws sexy, bro.
For real.
What do you think, ball game?
I don't have an issue with it, man. I think that the way they were playing coverage wise, a lot of anticipation went into a lot of the throws. He was waiting, you know, he wasn't waiting for guys to open up. He was throwing before they actually got to the top of their routes, anticipating that the ball would be there as soon as they turned to sit around.
Ball game.
You know, yeah.
Was he doing that last year ball game? Not like
but I've seen a lot more. I've seen a lot more over the last couple of weeks, man. Like the ball is never the issue getting there. The guys just have to get there and do their part to catch it at this point. And you know, the fact that people, I don't know, man. I don't even want to entertain it because the drops, man. Like imagine how much more
32nd in the NFL right now.
Yes, imagine how much more efficient we would be if these guys just caught the ball. That's what I keep saying, man. I don't even care about names, bro. I just need guys that are reliable.
Yeah,
you feel me? And you add a run game to that. Just make them reliable. They don't even have to be big names. Just make them reliable to the point that they're available and that they're gonna catch the ball when it's thrown to them. Not all this extra over the top BS of not securing the catch first. Like that's what you're there to do first and foremost.
You know what's crazy ball game? It's crazy that you talk about guys you rely on. Like him and Preston were building such great chemistry. And I know you've seen it in previous games, and I know you haven't watched this yet, but I know Martin has. He doesn't even look Preston's way anymore. Like he doesn't even other than Wilson throwing him on that gadget play, Tua doesn't even give Preston the time of day. They're even lining him up in the backfield at times.
Preston last year was Tua's fling, bro. Now he's just moved on to bigger and better.
He's got to earn it though.
Look at the chemistry he has with DVP as soon as DVP comes back.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, other than randomly and sporadically getting it with Hollins, that back shoulder throw is another element to this offense now because DVP can consistently do it for you. But look at working out a perform over and over again. Look at what that's built between them. Like DVP just came back and Tua was like, okay, I got to make throws. I can trust you.
Yeah,
man.
So
imagine if he could have someone that was durable and we could rely on that. He could, if Preston Williams could stay healthy for 16 games a season, I think it's fair to say we probably all wouldn't be saying it's time to move off with this guy. We'd be saying this guy's flirting with 1,000 yards with Tua.
The biggest issue with DVP.
Just give me 14, 15. Because he can take 3 off for rest. Those big receivers, you know what I'm saying?
And I don't even care. You know what's funny, too, ball game? All these people want 50, 60-yard passes, 100-yard games. Bro, I don't give a shit about 100-yard games. You know what I give about? Give me first downs.
Exactly.
That's all I care about. I don't care about keep your 100-yard games. Give me 4, 5, 6, 7 first downs a game, and we're good.
DVP is a crucial catch wide receiver. He makes crucial catches all the time.
Give me first downs.
When he's on the field.
Yeah. Be a possession receiver. Just give me first downs, bro. Be a big body possession receiver I can trust. That can just move my chains. I don't care about 1,000 yards, bro. I'll take 100 first downs over 1,000 yards, okay?
Any day. I'm with you.
Sorry. All right. That's like, all these people, they want these 50, 60 yard throws. How many times a game do they think this shit happens, bro?
They don't understand.
Not much.
They don't. But see, that's the
these
thing,
guys
though.
got to get out of this Madden mentality, bro.
They don't understand how hard it is to dial up the deep ball.
It's ridiculous. And how low percentage they are when they are dialed up.
And bro, I actually looked up like Aaron Rodgers' first season as a starter back in 2008, where he was like pretty much primed and ready to be like,
he
take that NFL step.
Games?
He played all 16 games,
what was
right?
His longest pass? Tell me.
71 yards, right?
Okay.
But it was more so catch and run, 71 yards.
Oh, you went back and you looked at what the pass was? You went down the pass?
I'm just saying Aaron Rodgers, 71 yards was his longest pass. That's 170 yarder. Then he had like 2 or 3 60-yard passes, and then like 1 or 2 50-yard passes. Everything else was like, as far as per game, like a 40-yard completion here, 20-yard completion here, 50, like as far as maximum yards for that game, all 16 games. Like Aaron Rodgers, even, you know what I mean? Like you're saying, in the season, you're not just expected to throw 60-yard passes every game. Nah. Yeah. If you get it, you get it.
This fan base expect that, but they have
gotta stop playing Madden.
And yes, exactly. No understanding of how difficult it is to actually dial up those type of plays and how much time you need.
Yeah. Like, some people luck up into them, man.
2.5 seconds is not enough time for you to dial up the deep ball. I'm sorry.
Correct.
Even in those instances where he does have some clean pocket situation, the guys are still bracketed. They're not completely wide open all the time.
You know what's a telltale sign of a lot of these people have not been a part of or watched the growth of a young quarterback closely? Or watched the game really closely, I guess, until ball game and EM came around. It's like missing reads is a foreign concept to these people. Like they think Tom Brady makes every single read on the field. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I've never seen this before. Like, they think missing reads is inexcusable. And you've seen me. We've called out missed reads.
Right.
Okay.
He's still young.
We've also called out reads that, the progressions didn't lead that way. We've given context to why misreads have been missed when there's a reason why they've been missed. Now, when they've been missed and he's looking to that side, we've called him out. Okay.
Right.
So that's it. But, it's like, I remember last summer, someone was trying to make this point on Twitter, and someone posted a response, and it was like one of those screenshots where it's like 8 different screenshots in one picture. And it was all Tom Brady missing Gronkowski wide open. like not even looking his way.
Mm.
And like, you know, and like back when they were the Patriots, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like people need to realize like this is not a foreign concept. This happens.
Right.
This happens to the best of them, let alone a guy who's been playing for 16 games. Like, newsflash, Joe Burrow misses reads. Newsflash, Justin Herbert misses reads. Guess what, everyone? I hope everyone's sitting down. Dan Marino missed
Dan
reads.
Marino missed too.
Okay, you know what I mean? Like, it happens. Like,
man.
That's what I'm saying. That's the biggest frustration is, you know, when he misses a read, like, okay, see, even like for every reception, for every rushing yard, for every incompletion, for every completion, for every hit read, for every missed read, there's a context to the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And my issue is some people don't give that proper context as to why things happen. And that's where we need to be better as
education piece.
We need to be better as a community.
That's why we're here.
Yeah,
that's why we're here right now.
That's why we're here. But I'm saying in general that we need to be better at a community in that, and that goes to like every platform. I've seen Facebook is a cesspool, Twitter's a cesspool, YouTube comment sections are a cesspool. Goes for everywhere. You know what I mean?
That's why I stay out of there, man. Because
me too.
It's so difficult to convince people. I mean, it's one thing to say you know the game, but then when you're presented with facts that completely are opposite of what you are using as your narrative of understanding and the basis of your argument, and you still won't accept the fact that you're wrong, then how somebody's supposed to help you then at that point?
Right.
No, and my thing is like the context of the situation. We talked about it earlier. I've talked about this before, like the Atlanta game, for example. You know, people out here saying Atlanta's trash. Well, guess what? Offensively, they're trash, but they had the 12th best pass defense when we faced them. Everyone out here trying to say, okay, Carolina, they're not a 500 team, they're trash. Okay, well, guess what? Their offense is trash, but their defense was 6th against the run and 1st against the pass. So
that part.
It's easier if you actually look at where teams are ranked in the teams we've been beaten over the 5-game stretch. It's been easier offenses for our defenses than easier defenses for our offense.
Right.
That's very true.
Like, let's call a spade here, right?
That's very true. Yes, sir.
Like, I hate to be the one to tell y'all. That's why we're all blown away that we didn't win that Atlanta game, was because Tua left the field with the lead. You know, 12th best passing defense, 290 plus yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And for the second week in a row, we give up the winning field goal to basically an inept offense.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, as much as we shouldn't have lost to the Jags, and Tua played good, but should we have given up over 300 yards to Trevor Lawrence?
Fuck no.
Hell no. Come on, let's stop. You know, let's start calling what they are here. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's our rant. All right, continuing on here now. Okay, yeah. So I think this is a super underrated throw right into the soft spot of the coverage.
Agreed.
Love it. I like, first down, big play by Tua, big catch. Like Jalen Waddle. It's crazy because they know we're coming for Waddle and they can't stop it.
Can't stop it.
You know it's coming, but it's like a train coming at you 150 miles per hour. You know it's coming, but it ain't stopping, bro, and you ain't stopping it. All right, so 10-man personnel for the Dolphins here. 2x2 wide receiver lineman, 2 in the gun. Laird to his left. Waddle motions. Cover 2 man by the Giants. Waddle's going to come free on the slant across the middle right there. And if you look at it, Tua, we'll see it from the goal line view, but he's actually kind of holding that safety up top with his eyes. But Tua's ball placement is a little off. This is why, like, people wanted to ask me, well, reason. I give him an A. I give him an A for Sunday. Why are you B+ on the cusp of A-? And it's because he was off. Yeah, he had multiple throws like this where his accuracy was off, and it was uncharacteristic, how I should say it, of him, right?
Agreed.
And so now when you walk it's a great read. His accuracy is off, but placement needs to be better. But watch his eyes here. What he's going to do is if you look at here, by looking to the left there, okay, he's holding that safety up top there, so they're not moving in on Waddle.
Exactly.
Beat his man because Waddle's man. Look at you can already see the position of. Is that Bradbury? I think it's Bradbury. Right?
Yes.
That's who was shadowing him all game.
Yeah. So Bradbury's looking like he's lost his hip right now, and he's chasing Waddle, and a smart safety would crash, right? So he holds him, makes the throw a little bit behind, and
that's all
almost was an interception. And can I be honest with you guys? Sorry, ball game. I know you're the DB guy. Bradbury got away with a hold.
Oh yeah, big time.
Bradbury got away on a hold. Yeah, watch.
Oh, he had a whole handful of jersey. A lot of the games.
Look at. See, he got away with a hold that spun him.
Yeah.
See, look at his body spinning.
Yep.
And he's coming out late, and then he's coming back, and his
right there.
Hurt,
yeah, that's
and
another.
He's holding him again, so he got held twice.
Ball is gone.
And then he wants a flag. Waddle never complains. And
that's
Waddle
true.
wants a flag
because he hooked him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rule says that you can't. You are not to alter or stop the motion of the natural fluid motion of the receiver. And when you hook a guy, when you grab his hip and you turn him, you're naturally taking him offline of what he's trying to get to.
Yep.
I mean, that's obvious, but they didn't call it. So I mean,
trying to run at top speed when you're like a 4.27 guy, your balance is going to go off pretty quickly.
True.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
The chance was still there to make the play, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So Dolphins now 11-man personnel, 2 in the gun. Gaskin is left. Giants show cover 4. This is an RPO. 2 is going to hit Gesicki on the quick out in the flats for the short gain right there.
Great read by Bradbury.
Yeah.
Great read by Bradbury.
See, this is the play I want to see taken out. These quick outs into the flats. I get it. These are the plays that are an extension of your run game. That's what these are.
Exactly.
Like, these are the prime example of it.
Exactly.
I get why they exist, but these are what make the film seem tedious at times. They are these ones where you're like, I get what you're doing, but damn. But yeah, great read by Bradbury.
And Gesicki was not happy.
Bradbury,
he got popped immediately.
He is such a good corner, and
he
so is Adoree Jackson when he's healthy.
Can you imagine if Panthers still had him?
I know. With JC Horn, that would have been
DJ
crazy.
Anderson and Stephon Gilmore.
The Panthers are gonna be dangerous next year, bro. Let me just throw that out there, bro.
Like ridiculous.
But Bradbury's, I think he's a top 10 corner in this league, bro.
Oh wow, that is bold.
He's a top 10 corner in this league. He covers so well. Obviously not against Waddle because Waddle's just way shiftier. But I mean, any other receiver, man, this guy, he blankets your number one pretty good, bro.
Yeah, he's a solid. He's dependable.
I'll give you solid, but I don't know about top 10.
Yeah, I don't know about top 10 either.
Top 15? Damn. I mean,
I gotta
he can have that.
I know he's top 20. I know that. I can give you that.
Easily.
I know I can give you that. I gotta sit there and crunch numbers for top 15 though.
I got you.
Because usually what's funny is, guys, it's Adoree Jackson that's on their speed guys.
Yeah.
It's actually not Bradbury. Usually, like if they had Adoree, he would have been on him, and Bradbury would have been on Devontae.
That's true.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Oh my Lord. Okay, so you know what I'm about to talk about, don't you? You remember this play?
Yeah, man.
10-man personnel for the Dolphins. That old 2x2 wide receiver alignment, 2 in the gun, Laird to his right. Waddle is going to motion. Everyone watch Liam Eichenberg. Giants in cover 1 man. Quincy Roche, you know my saying, he got more pop in his hands than a can of soda. And he is absolutely going to destroy Liam Eichenberg. Like, I mean, what else is there to say? Tua got flushed out, and Quincy finishes off with the sack, but good night. See you next rep. Liam, good night. This is why we can't. Guys.
Yeah.
We have problems holding the ball under 2.5 seconds at times. Okay, you think they can hold it for 2.5 seconds and longer consistently? Ain't no chance. In a snowball has a better chance making it through hell. Okay.
There it is.
And somebody popped open for Tua, man. He just needed that
I know.
that little piece of second and
like have some
you
pride.
know that's just getting dominated, bro. That's what you call getting dominated.
I can't help but laugh at this point. I don't know what to say. I mean, like, cause like look at it's like you look at him like it looks like he's trying to catfight Quincy's hands off. Watch Liam's hands because he got these little T-Rex arms, right? So it looks like he's trying to catfight the hands off. Watch. That's what I'm laughing at. Watch, like, catfight.
And he was like,
I'm a dog. I'm a dog.
Damn, bro. That was he got monstered, bro.
Man.
He got monstered, bro.
What's crazy? This man came like a Doberman, but it would have taken a Shih Tzu to beat Liam Eichenberg. 22-man personnel. I want to see this more. I've seen them use this a couple times this year. One receiver to the right, 2 in the gun with that split back formation. And they actually have, I believe it's Preston Williams is to the right of him in this. He's got those funky cleats going on.
Preston.
I'm pretty sure he's to the right of Tua right now.
Let me see.
So the Giants are going to drop back in a too high look post snap. And this is just a jet sweep. It's a forward pass, so it counts as a pass. But it goes absolutely nowhere.
That was Preston.
Yeah. Minimal gain.
That was just a good.
Hey, Preston.
You know,
at least your cleats look nice. Oh my god.
Leave Preston alone, man. He's honestly, man. I honestly believe Preston's one of the more talented wide receivers.
Oh yeah, but
that we have.
Give him the Vince Carter. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Throat slash
man
dunk contest gif right now because it's over in Miami now. Whether he blossoms somewhere else, that's up to him. But like unless this guy comes back on super duper cheap, there is no way. But yeah, short gain by Wilson on that little forward toss jet sweep. All right, 10-man personnel, 2 in the gun, Gaskin to his left, 2 receivers to the stack to the right, 2 split to the left. Giants show cover 4, Waddle motions. 2 is going to step up, and he hits DVP on that seam route.
I really like this by Tua.
You see them lifting DVP up too?
Yeah.
On the goalpost view, I was laughing, bro. I was like, "What is this?" Like,
to be honest, bro, the Giants got a little dirtiness in them, bro, on defense, bro. Like they kind of dirty, bro. I can't even front.
Look at that, got it out. Ojulari again.
They believe in touching you up.
Ojulari was in the backfield a lot, and Tua got it out many times before Ojulari could get there. Like, you're like, this is again. Watch Ojulari. I love
this play by Tua. Look how quick the ball goes out of his hand.
Ojulari. Look at Ojulari.
Look at Liam.
Looking for someone to block, at the Dolphins' ass right now. And Ojulari up here like, oh, it's Tua.
But shout out to Tua, man. Quick release, fired it in there.
Big catch.
No hesitation.
Look at this, ready? Look at like they literally picked this man up and throw him.
Swirly.
Like, you know what I respect about this though? DVP's ability to hold on the football initially, because right there they try to swat him.
Yeah.
Clutches, they're going for the ball. And like,
bro, DVP is diminutively strong, bro. He's a strong dude.
Yeah,
he's just lanky. You know what I mean?
Healthy.
And he can't stay healthy. That's a big issue. Biggest issue.
All right, 12-man personnel. We didn't see the single back very much this game. I don't know if guys noticed that.
I was like, boo. That's what I was like, boo. But they run best out of that too.
They do, yeah.
I can't wait till Philip Lindsay gets back, because I think we're gonna see a lot of him in that single back, bro.
Yeah.
Give him every handoff possible. Let him eat.
So, yeah, 12-man personnel. Ahmed as a single back, 2 under center, wide receiver to each side. Cover again by 4 again by the Giants, which are turning into cover 3 look post snap as a safety is going to creep up. 2 is going to take Smythe, who's going to leak out after engaging right there. Now, he had Ford on that drag route for potential gain because he got behind the defenders, but Smythe is a safe throw here. But if we go back, I mean, I know this is one of those plays where you might be able to argue hindsight, but like if you look at so Ford down here is going to release on the bottom half of side of your screen right here. Like he's already behind them. It's starting to get behind them, right? And all that space in the second level. That's kind of a miss a little bit. You know what I mean? I know what he's thinking. He sees that outside linebacker.
He drifted.
And not biting up on Smythe. If he would have been up on Smythe, he probably takes Ford there.
Exactly.
But Ford adjusted his angle, but it was too late. The ball was out.
Right.
But do you see the IQ of Ford? He adjusts his angle instead of going towards the sideline and keeping the separation close. He sees that I can cut him in half.
Climb
it exactly.
Yeah, that was smart by Isaiah, but it was just too late. Yeah. And Tua made the absolutely perfect
the right
decision on that play.
Yeah.
Per what he had available, he knows time's running out as far as him and the sideline. He just had to make the right throw right there.
Yeah,
Boom, get it out. Yeah. He read
Hunter
everything.
Long,
right.
Hunter Long, baby. Hunter Long sighting.
He looked like he literally just got on the field for his first rep of NFL history.
I'm used to seeing them using Smythe like that. I labeled them as Smythe.
Oh man.
Dolphins and 10-man personnel. 2x2 alignment. 2 in the gun. Guessing was right. Giants move to a single high look again with that safety creeping up. Tua sees the coverage and IDs DVP. His hitch against the corner's cushion will give him the sticks plus more. So
I really like this throw
fairly
too.
Quickly. Again, if you go back, this is pretty simple. Okay. It's pretty simple post snap read here. This man, I know this outside man is running a hitch. I look at that cushion. That hitch is just past the sticks. He's already giving me the hitch. He's giving me the hitch.
Right.
I just got to get it out. And what's good too, what I also like about Tua's throw is he put it towards the sideline.
Outside shoulder.
Yeah, outside shoulder in case that defender was going to try and creep up on the inside of it. So
and this play reminded me about that play, if you guys can recall, against the New York Jets heading into halftime. Literally the last play prior to Jason Sanders missing that field goal just before halftime.
Yeah.
Remember we commented on Tua's ball placement on that play because nobody was around Mac Hollins. It could have been put in his chest.
Yeah.
And then he walks out of bounds and gets a little bit closer. Yeah. But on that play, that's the perfect placement because a DB was right there.
Yep.
It's a third down. You want to put it in that placement, in that vicinity, to where it's away from the defender. The receiver runs into that ball and then transitions towards the sideline. That just immediately rung in my mind. Like he's just used to making that type of throw. That's why it worked this time and not against the Jets. But I still like it, man. He's still progressing, bro. I like it.
All right, so back to the RPO here. Dolphins are on 11-man personnel, 2 in the gun. Ahmed to his left. Giants cover 1 man. RPO. It's going to be a quick out to Gesicki into the flats, who he makes a really crazy one-handed catch, but it's for a loss of 2.
Should just drop that shit.
Yeah. Great effort, but might as well let it fall.
I despise this play design, though, bro. Despise it.
Tell him why. You're telling me before.
Gesicki does not need to be running flat routes at all.
I agree.
If you're gonna use Gesicki when there's only 2 routes being ran right now, it's gonna be out and up. So you can give him the jump man. Like that's what he is. That's what he does.
I like that. Yeah.
Exactly. This is
give him a one-on-one matchup that gives him a chance instead of getting washed out to make a play.
Right. Exactly.
Because they're just gonna you sit on top of this. you don't even need a safety. You wash them out with a corner, right? Like
exactly.
You're leading them towards the sideline. A corner is meant to wash you out to the sideline, right? Like, I don't know. I agree with you. On that.
I just need I need the Dolphins to stop
Xavier
trying to make
McKinney was all
Gesicki
over
what
the
he's not.
field, boys. I don't know if you.
Oh, he's good. He's good, man.
This is the one I want.
Yeah, he's a beast.
The Giants' defense in total, bro. They just got players, man.
Yeah, they do.
You know.
10-man personnel for the Dolphins. Trey right, 2 in the gun. Gaskin is left. It's cover 2 zone look shown by the Giants. Gaskin's going to come out of the backfield open on his stab. But Tua says, screw that. I'm going to take the harder crossbody outside the numbers throw to Waddle on the hitch for a 6 to 7 yard gain. I mean, he had Gaskin out of the backfield, but he liked Waddle there.
I like that throw. And I guarantee
more
you guys,
confident throw than the Gaskin throw would have been.
That's for sure. And I guarantee you guys, by year 3 and 4, he's actually going to be hitting DVP in that whole shot before he throws that throw to Jalen Waddle. Well, I'm telling y'all.
Why you got to tease me?
Hopefully in 3 years, there's somebody else catching that. He'll be an old ass man.
Allen Robinson.
That's gonna be Allen Robinson right in that whole shot at the 25-yard line right there. Tua's gonna unleash that thing, bro. Boom.
Oh,
just put it right there in stride. The DB's cheating. Yeah.
Gone, bro.
There's gonna be a point in time where that's gonna be a routine play for Tua and the Miami Dolphins. And trust me, man, it's gonna take time to reach that, but I hope we have enough patience because he
got passed off, and that safety was cheating to the middle of the field, bro.
Damn.
Like his life depended on it.
I'm stunned because I didn't even notice this.
It was open.
Wow.
But regardless, that's the right read, right throw for the purpose of we're in a bit of a situation. 2nd and long, let's just get in a 3rd and manageable. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he made the right read, right throw to me.
If it's 3rd and 15, you just try to get half of it. I mean, 2nd and you try to just get half of it, and then you can work.
Precisely.
Well, he made it.
I like the protection on that play too. Michael Dieter came back, y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He was just like how we anticipated, just an anchor. You know what I mean? I love that, man.
I came back hungry.
You just messed up my world. I didn't even notice that DVP.
Yeah.
All right. So the Dolphins in 10-man personnel. Trips bunch left. 2 in the gun. Gaskin to his left. Giants cover 2 man. It's going to be shown by Waddle's motion. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Watch this. This is the okay. So remember how I was talking to you about that Wilson throw ball game early, and I was talking to Martin before I went live. Watch his base on this throw. He's going to get caught flat-footed. He's stiff. And this is more of an upper body throw, and this causes him to throw short to Wilson. And what I think it is, he makes the right read, but his mechanics and his lower base are poor, so it's incomplete. Watch at the bottom with the motion. I think he wants Waddle coming out of the underneath route, but he gets jammed up with Gesicki, and it throws him off. Watch. See, he gets jammed up right there. Timing's off.
Yeah.
He's expecting him to come out of his break. Now this guy's bit up on it because his eyes were there. So now he comes back over the middle. And look did you see his mechanics there?
Yeah,
He didn't
have time to he didn't have time to flip hip and make the throw.
Yeah. It was flat-footed and upper body. And so watch, ready? Dude, see?
Yeah.
Lower half mechanic. That's what the problem was there on that throw.
Yeah, you hit it on the head. A disgruntled route combination
right there,
with Gesicki and Waddle, and he didn't reset his feet appropriately enough to really fire that ball in there, and it did a one hopper. So
Yeah, and because he doesn't have the big arm, he can't afford to not reset his feet, right?
Yeah, exactly. He needs to always reset his feet.
His mechanics, his game is predicated off his mechanics always being in at least good form.
His foot, if at the very least, his feet must always be
good
in the right position.
The right position.
So, yeah. 11-man personnel for the Dolphins. One receiver split wide left, 2 stacked to the right, 2 in the gun. Ahmed is to his right. Wilson is going to motion. Giants got a single high look. 2 is going to take Gesicki on that out route towards the sideline and makes the catch and turns it up. Until he's pushed out of bounds just before he can get to the sticks. I just want to say this here. I'll let you go.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it here, 2 is quick release. Watch the linebacker with the red shoes.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to blitz. Yeah, Crowder, he comes free. And 2 is quick release negates anything happening. But anyways, go back. What were you going to say?
Nah, I was just going to say, every time I see Tua make those type of decisive, definitive, like fire strike throws, bro, I just I just get warm inside, man. I'm like, damn, this kid, man. As soon as they fix,
not the warm inside, boy.
I get all warm and cuddly and look. As soon as they fix this mess around him, bro. I mean, guys, we gotta brace ourselves, man. Just looking at this throw, especially from the guy view, bro. You talk about just straight mind made up, ball gone. Once this becomes routine, fellas, that's when you give the reins to Tua. But right now, since he's still learning the ropes pretty much, man, we have to find a way to really, not put too much on this kid's plate just yet, and allow him to mature into that type of player, man.
They just gotta make the concerted effort to get better up front and give him a run game. Everything else, hell, he's fine right now. I mean, obviously he's mature more, but without a run game, I mean, he's just fucking. You're really just putting handcuffs on him.
Yeah,
exactly.
And asking him to go out there and fight a man that's got both hands free. Well, he got handcuffs on. He's still winning.
I know. That's the craziest part about this whole scenario.
Imagine if we had a run game right now.
No problem, bro.
Let's see what Philip Lindsay can do, man.
That's why I'm so worried about Belichick and how he's going to scheme for us in Week 17.
Yeah.
If Lindsay's available, I'll put a chip or 2 on the table. I'll do it.
Who's this guy think he is right now? Guy, I'll put a chip on the table, he said.
For Philip Lindsay? Yeah, why not?
Okay, yeah, so going back to this play, the throw that made Martin all warm and cozy inside. It's what he'll watch during the cold, long December nights.
Why he's all warm and cuddly.
Yeah, by the fire on a big throw polar bear. Like
the throw rug.
The throw rug. Big polar bear. Just covered in Old Spice.
Oh no! Not
Dolphins and 11-man personnel, 2 receivers stacked to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the gun. Ahmed to his left. Wilson motions, and as he does, you see they switch like a cover 3 look. Tua takes Wilson on the quick out into the flats. He just takes the first down, and what the defense gave him instead of, like, for example, you see Waddle on his curl route. You could have probably tested the coverage with this one, but they broke. He just took what they gave him, and he wanted the first. He got the
exactly.
He said, "Let's move the chains." So you got to respect it. That's not the wrong read. When you move the chains, it's the right read.
Let me tell Let me tell you something, man. Tua and 2-minute offense, man.
Wilson over here trying to dance. I'm gonna start calling this guy Albert Twinkle Toes.
Why not?
He got to dance.
That's exactly what he does.
Every time he catches the football, this guy's got to put on his fucking best ballet performance, bro. Just run north-south, bro. I don't need to see West ballet dance over here.
No, man.
Anyways, continue. This nutcracker over here. Go ahead.
Nah, man, but two. This is still the 2-minute offense, right? So again, I told you backstage, bro. Just like how the Buccaneers call, Leonard Fournette playoff Lenny, bro. Tua in these situations, bro. First drive, opening drive, 2-minute offense. Third quarter opening drive, fourth quarter
crunch time Tua.
He is crunch time Tua, situational Tua. Like we got to give Tua a nickname, bro, because he just turns it on when he gets in these type of situations, bro. It's so obvious too, man.
Yeah, 2-minute Tua.
2-minute Tua. I like that one.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
He's so decisive when he gets in these situations, bro.
Yeah. Gotta respect it, especially all of us men who were used to the indecisiveness of women who don't even decide where they want to go for dinner when you give them the option. Empty set for the Dolphins. Giants, 2 high safeties. 2 is going to take Waddle on that quick stab route right here for an easy completion over the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get them closer to the sticks. Just keeping shortened down distance. Not really much to it. Just a nice little quick stab over the middle. Boom, done. He gets collapsed on. Tackle's made. It's over. Now, you see, sorry, I'm just looking here. Empty set for the Dolphins again. And it's a single high cover 1 look for the Giants. Now, he's going to have Smythe open on the hitch to his right, but he's not even going to swing his head there. Instead, he just wants to make that impressive big boy throw to Wilson on his stab route over the middle. This is the one, remember I called you and I was like, bro, people need to be talking about this throw. Because what's going to happen here, what's crazy, ball game, defensive lineman is going to drop back, and a defensive lineman and a linebacker are actually going to bracket Wilson. And Tua is still going to make the throw. It's actually a pretty impressive throw. So he comes over the middle. Look at. That's a pretty impressive throw when you freeze frame that one.
When you see the God view, it's going to be even sicker. Because he literally boomeranged that throw in there, bro.
That is a freaking dime and a half. That might be a quarter.
First down, moving the football, 2-minute offense.
And right now, when you look at this, is where you really see it. Look at that. Look at that window.
1, 2, 3.
Look at that window.
I mean,
money.
I mean, yeah, man.
Money in the bank, shorty. What you drank.
I mean, I love it.
Wow.
Great.
What's crazy is even with the short game, he can still impress you with some of his throws.
I know.
Ball game so impressed he went silent. It's amazing over here, bro.
But ball game's mouth is just open.
Lost for words.
I'm here, bro.
Lost for words. His mouth is his jaw's on the ground. He's just like, Tua is a franchise quarterback. Pay the man. That was
give him weapons.
That was
give
him
weapons,
bro. That was a dime.
That was insane.
That was a Stacey Dash throw. Nothing but a dime, bro. Nothing but a dime.
Hey, Stacey Dash and Clueless. Oof.
Buddy, Stacey Dash and All Falls Down.
Stacey Dash and Paper Soldiers too, man.
Buddy, Stacey Dash in general. Are you kidding me?
I know, right?
I don't care about her political beliefs at all. I'm not talking about Trump when we go for fettuccine Alfredo. Damn.
Oh man, Stacey.
Yeah. All right, so 11-man personnel. Giants cover 1. Wilson's going to motion. RPO. Tua is going to take Gesicki on that. And this is a dime, too, on that quick slant. When you watch the God view, it actually makes you appreciate it more. First of all, this is their bread and butter. Second of all, this is like just, again, another dime. Over an outreach defender at the line and, like, just boom.
Through absolute traffic, too. That's what you call a traffic jam of a throw. Right. Everything is in his face.
Bro.
And he just slid it right by.
Tua got changed for $1 because he got nothing but dimes, bro. Look at that. Look at that. That is just, like, impressive. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, we went from talking about, like, okay, 1, 2, 3 throws a game to now it's like 4, 5, 6 throws a game. We're like, yo, that's impressive. Like, you know, that's money.
And it's growing every game. That number's growing every game.
I love it. 2 in the gun, 11-man personnel. Giants cover 2. This is the offside where it's a free play. He's going to throw it up to Waddle. Would have liked to see him maybe target Gesicki there. Up that right seam.
Me too.
Because he had the one-on-one matchup. And what I actually don't like is, and maybe, you know what, I'll let it go to the God view, and then I'll let you guys make your points. But when you look at this throw here, this is too high for Waddle because this is more of a DVP height, 50.
Exactly. Precisely.
He throws, which makes me think, like, look at that's for DVP. Maybe comes down with that, okay?
Exactly. Right. Yes.
My thing is, if you're gonna go for that height matchup, take Gesicki up that right seam.
I thought okay,
and he's starting to catch fire because he just came off that slant, right? So look at this. He gets the inside. You're good. Safety's fighting towards the outside route.
He was looking that way too. If you see it in the God view, his head was right there on Gesicki, like, let's make this throw. But again, free play. I think he just had in the back of his mind, free play. Let me just
it's right there. You see his head's right there.
Yeah.
I'd just take the shot to Gesicki there.
Me too.
I think he trusts Waddle the most. Waddle's the guy that makes the most plays for him. You know.
Yeah. You gotta. There has to be some level of that involved in the process, I would think.
Yes.
Can I say this to you guys? Remember the last time we saw a free play? We were ripping the offensive line that they were giving up on the snap.
Right.
Look at they played through it.
That's all Michael Dieter.
Yeah.
That's all Michael Dieter. Michael Dieter more than likely emphasized that. But again, we rarely get like free plays ever in games. So I'm just saying once Tua gets because that's also situational football, right?
Yeah.
And again, once Tua gets used to those type of in-game reps,
those plays are an art, bro.
Yeah, and you look at Aaron Rodgers, how he handles it. You know what I mean? Yeah. He doesn't always throw the deep route. He throws to guys he knows can get chunk plays for him. Yeah. You know, so
because if I get more yards than what the penalty's giving me, that's a win.
Absolutely. And Gesicki should have been probably the first throw on that. He was looking at him, you know, but he chose Waddle.
Well, that's the guy you want. You want him or DVP in the one-on-one matchups, right?
Right. 50-50.
Okay. Dolphins now 11-man personnel. Gesicki's now motioning. Giants cover 1 man. It's a design screen to the right with the receivers blocking for Gaskin, and it's just a short gain. Not too much to that. You know, you saw, I think Davis did like a cup block or something like that.
Let's see.
Well,
not bad, Davis. Yeah.
Not bad, dude. Are you kidding me? Watch this. Ready? I can narrate this. I'm gonna be Azeez Ojulari. Someone feel that? Look at that. He didn't even shift him, bro.
Oh wow.
What is that?
I don't know, man.
Jesse Davis is the worst. I can't wait till I have Omar back on the show. We gotta have a talk, Omar. 10-man personnel, 2 in the gun. Gaskin was left.
Yeah. He was definitely the one I hear talking about David for the
we gotta put some respect on that man's name, like he's Birdman or something over here. Okay, so they're like cover 2 off man here. 2 is gonna get Gesicki on the out because of how off the linebacker is.
Perfect read, perfect throw.
Yeah, the linebacker's so off that he gives him the chains, basically.
Linebacker and boundary DB, they all just faded off. Tua saw it, ball out.
Love it.
Yeah, man, get the first down. 2-minute tour, man. This is very real, people. This guy does this, man.
Oh my god. 2 in the gun now. Dolphins 10-man personnel. Gaskin to his left. The Giants are in cover 1 press man. Tua lofts a beautifully placed and timed back shoulder throw to DVP on that 9 route right there. And this is that element of that offense that they were missing without him, aside from the random Hollins back shoulder grab now and then. Big chunk gain, big boy throw, big play for Tua, trust for DVP, and chemistry they built on full display, boys.
It's incredible timing, placement, trust.
Imagine how much more that we could have had if he was just stay healthy.
But he can't. Them hamstrings are cursed.
Like the child of Harry Potter. Like
he got a lightning bolt in his hamstring.
Yeah. Have you seen Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, like the new book or whatever?
Oh no, I haven't seen that one, bro.
Yeah, my wife's into that stuff.
Oh,
that video. Side note: the video game looks fire. All right, so 2 in the gun now, because that is not the last time we will see that connection. All 2 in the gun now. Dolphins 11-man personnel. Gaskin to his left. Giants show cover 2 man. Gaskin motion to his right in the backfield. RPO. Gesicki gets targeted underneath in the flats for a minimal game. I may have actually went to Waddle's side on this.
What happened over there?
I just like the matchups better. Like watch, I'll show you Waddle's matchup. Is that
RPO?
Okay, he's right. So look at I if you look at how it lined up. Hold on, let me go back here. Show you. Pause there. Okay, so if you just look at it, I like this off better because that tells me this man's going to get some space to clear up. And this is Waddle. I like Waddle one-on-one beating Logan Ryan to the edge more than I like Gesicki, where it's look at the cover, look at how they're playing him up here. They're more they're not giving you a release over here.
I see. Yeah.
So I like the cushion I'm getting over here because that tells me my outside guy who's blocking, he's going to get far upfield. And if Waddle's one-on-one Logan Ryan to the edge, I'm sorry, I like that better than Gesicki's not going to outrun this to the edge here. I can already tell that by me looking at this pre-snap. And it looks like it's an RPO, obviously, like I said, but it's the same read on both sides, right? Waddle's going to go into the flats. Gesicki's going to go into the flats. Here, I'll show you. Watch. Those are your 2 routes, right? He's blocking over here. I just like, and sorry, Devontae Parker's not even running he's not even blocking for you.
Yeah, he's just doing a stop route pretty much.
A stop route. Yeah. So like, I like, I don't know, man. I like Waddle's side better. That's where I would have initially. I just know I would have liked that better.
And unfortunately, just per the play action, his entire body was just facing Gesicki and DVP's direction. I don't know if they ever going to incorporate like not so much leaning towards one particular side, but just a straight up RPO where you're just facing directly in front and you can make a decision whether left or right without doing, too much. Because right now his whole body was over there. You know what I mean? His eyes, his shoulders, his foot, it was all towards Gesicki. And I see Waddle right there, but they didn't even design it for him to even flip that way, bro.
And
I think it was more.
And CBA3 makes a good point too. You have nothing over the middle. Look at how much space you have.
Yeah, man.
So I get it, but just based on the defensive looks at the line of scrimmage I would have got, it just, and I'm not even using hindsight. Like, as soon as I put this clip on, I'm like, okay, left side is where I'm looking. And then he looked to the right naturally. And I was like, oh, okay, obviously. So I just like the cushion. Listen, Waddle one-on-one with Logan Ryan and all that space between him and the blocking receiver and between the defenders, as opposed to no space over here. I'm hoping Parker clears out maybe 5 yards for Gesicki. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You have to take your mismatches.
Yeah. I would have liked the Waddle matchup better. Same way we like Gesicki one-on-one matchups. In the flats, in that situation, Waddle, you need the speed.
Right.
Yeah, you just look at him. Just play him to the end.
Decent game, though. Decent game. We needed it.
Look at you. Always got to be the ray of light, huh? 10-man personnel, trips left, 2 in the gun. Gaskin motions to the right of him in the backfield, right there. Gesicki's going to get wide open up the seam and break on its corner route while Tua delivers time over the boundary corner, crashing the route, and it literally hits Gesicki in the master and incompletion.
Yeah, I thought that was a guaranteed touchdown.
This is inexcusable. You have to make this catch.
Yeah, man.
We've talked about this guy earlier.
Yep.
What great recovery from the DB again, hey? It's the same guy we've talked about earlier, the guy at the dreads, 33 or whatever. If you look at it this angle, look at
yeah.
And look at
so it was a little bit of a kind of disruption in the concentration of the catch,
bro.
but he's supposed to come down. No, I'm just saying a little bit, but he's
when
supposed
we
to come
call
down
you
with
this
that.
you can't block. All right.
Right.
I can't
this
use
is your
you
specialty.
in line. This is your
you
specialty.
be the best.
All right.
You got to go get that.
You ain't the best route runner in the world. This is what your bread and butter is. You better.
Yeah, he has to catch.
You better get the butter knife out and butter that bread, bro.
He has to catch that.
Shout out to Fred for the 4.9 sticker, and he doesn't.
What's up, Fred?
And
now, if we can get back to the beginning of the God view though, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Once Tua finally gets a feel of the game, feel of the routes, understands where the hole in the defense is going to be, I guarantee you that throw to Gesicki is not even going to be floated towards the corner of the end zone. I think that's going to be considered like a potential hole shot, like right as soon as he passes that threshold of the end zone. I can see Tua, like I said, within the next 2 and 3 years, as soon as he keeps, if he keeps on this trajectory and keeps growing, just firing it in there, right in between all that space right there, just firing it. You know what I mean? Like timing.
Caught that shit.
No, I'm not disputing that at all. I'm not disputing that at all. I'm just saying I can still see. I can still see, as far as
bro, if I'm the tight ends coach,
him going to that place.
I'm losing my shit.
Yep.
Yeah, he's supposed to catch that.
Where have you been since the Ravens game?
I'm on his biscuit. Believe that.
That should be automatic, bro.
Yeah,
automatic.
Yeah. He dropped it.
But,
yeah, he dropped it.
Wasn't everyone trying to sell me that he's a top 5, top 10 tight end?
Does
a top 5, top 10 tight end make that catch?
He's supposed to, yes.
Just saying.
Yes. Travis Kelce makes that catch. George Kittle makes that catch.
Especially if you're trying to start
Darren Waller
taking reps from Durham Smythe, who's been on your ass for snap counts. If you guys have watched my post-game show, they've been basically neck and neck for the last couple of weeks for snap counts.
True.
Right.
Gesicki's like barely eking him out right now. So now we got 11-man personnel, trips left in the gun. Gaskin to his left. Oh, sorry, my bad. I apologize. Empty set. Giants cover one man. And this is where Tua is going to hit Waddle on that slant for that 6-yard gain to take him down to the 6-yard line. Now, again, though, he may have had Gesicki on that corner route. because he breaks through the coverage. But he's like, yo, I don't trust you, bro. Like, I'm throwing Waddle. I know he's gonna catch a football. He does.
That looked like a design too. Remember that touchdown play that Isaiah, I think it was Isaiah 4 had against the Falcons?
Yeah.
Same type of concept right there,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. He goes underneath. But Logan Ryan makes the tackle.
Logan Ryan
Shout out to the hater.
I know, right? And there's a play in here where I know why he started hating.
Bro, Tua is the Salt Bay of quarterbacks because he's got these defensive players saltier than a piece of steak over at his restaurant, bro. Like, it's ridiculous.
They just mad, bro. They're like, how does man keep beating everybody like this? Like, look, bro.
We can't stop it.
Look, man, it's magic.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. So 11-man personnel. Trips left, 2 in the gun. Gaskin to his left. Giants, again, cover 1. Loving that inside the 10-yard line. Waddle's going to motion inside. Tua's going to take that snap, bootleg left. You see Hollins on that fade, the left side of the end zone, because 2 defenders are crashing on Waddle right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Tua throws a riggedy rocket right to Mac Hollins in the back of the end zone.
That was a great play, man.
He bottled it and he stopped our hearts. But
I also think this is why Tua said, in the post game, just working on his placement. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a little off. You wanted to throw him towards the outside shoulder there,
towards the sideline. That's all.
But guess what, guys? 5 wins in a row. He was a little off in the 5th game. We still won.
Yep.
He's going to probably be back to right against the Jets because it's the Jets. So I'm good.
Yeah.
Now you just got to be on for a 3-game. So for a 4-game streak, and you just did that. So we're good. Touchdown, 6. Hollins loves life. He's relevant again. Return of the Mac. All right. Now we got 11-man personnel.
By the way, Reason, does anybody know the lyrics of that song? Because I never get it right, bro. The Return of the Mac.
Yeah, if you put it on, I can sing along with it.
Oh man, I struggle, bro. I'm just saying.
Yo, Mark Morrison was the man, bro.
Salute, man.
Okay. Yeah. You lied to me. Remember that's where we got the ad-libs rocking and stuff?
I never knew.
You lied to me.
Oh, y'all good, man.
Yeah.
I just be mumbling, bro.
Yeah, we got this.
I be mumbling.
Yeah. No, we got that. That song, bro. Yo, if you're ever out wherever you are and like drinks are flowing and that song comes on,
oh yeah,
the mood it's about to be a good night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the mood goes up.
That's one of the few times, that it's gonna be a good night when that song comes on.
Whoa! As soon as you hear that, you're like, oh
yeah. What? Yeah. The only other guy who goes hits that no better than him is Barrington Levy.
That's very true.
So yeah, 11-man personnel. You see there. I think that's Smythe. That's that like wing back there. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They are showing. They drop back into a single high look. They are showing potential cover 3. And then Tua, he's going to look off and he's going to totally miss Wilson coming across. Now he's going to make up for it on the next play. So he fakes the handoff. That's a legit play action. He misses just in front of him. And Logan Ryan, you were beat by Albert Wilson. I hate to be the one to tell you.
But again, I'm going to have to give Tua a minus on this one, man, because I just think his eyes were not in the right direction.
What? Pat P said, I'm always surprised at how hood Reason is.
Oh man!
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Martin.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for Tua in this one, man. I think his eyes were just in the wrong spot before the ball was snapped. If you saw again, per the route concept, you got the motion coming over. Nobody move, meaning this is zone coverage, right?
Yep.
Waddle is running pretty much right up the seam with a bend a little bit, right? I'm telling you right now, boom, if you make that throw right there, if his eyes were in the right spot, I see Waddle catching that and like making that safety completely with whoop, whoop, and who knows? Who knows what could happen? But
possibilities are endless.
yes. But as far as the pre-snap, just remember, you know what your route combinations are. You see the zone coverage. Hey, you already know where to go, man. Keep your eyes on him. Make the throw. Let it happen.
Yeah, I agree. You got to trust that throw. He didn't even look. He didn't even see it either, right? Again,
his eyes were not in the right place. I think pre-snap,
which is surprising because that's his boy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but he wants to get DVP involved too.
I know,
like,
but
he
you
immediately
think
went to
you
DVP.
you think it'd be a natural habit now that he's just because then he went back. He progressed all the way across to the left side without even looking over the middle. That's what's crazy about it. Look at he snapped his head back.
Right.
Watch his head, right? If you watch, okay, he comes back and you're right. He's gonna look at DVP, fake it, and he's looking at DVP. Watch his head, snap. Like it's like
yeah.
Now, I mean, if he would have been if the ball placement, and this is what I keep talking about, his ball placement being off. If his ball placement would have been there, they would have had the completion.
Yeah. That
now it wouldn't have been as big as the Waddle play, but you would have had the completion.
Yeah, that I think that was Tua's process. If he looked at DVP first, his next read was automatically going to be Albert Wilson on like the hook end, like the flat end. So,
guys, have you I got Mem Salanoa asks, have you ever checked out Kurt Warner's Quarterback Confidential?
Yeah.
Because they just put out the new video a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Nah, I haven't seen that.
Okay, watch it. He put it out a video in the summer breaking down Tua. He put out another video about 4 or 5 weeks ago, updating everyone. Maybe in 3 weeks ago. So
I might have to look that one up.
Yeah, they're they're 3-part series, I think.
Okay.
So check them out. Again, 10-man personnel, 2x2 alignment, 2 in the gun, running back to his left, single high man look from the Giants, and boom, hit as he throws, oh boy, that could have been real bad. Dangerous throw over the middle. Obviously, he was targeting Gesicki on that crosser right there, but man, he made the right read. If he would have got the protection, that could have been a big gain for Gesicki. And that was on third down,
where's
right?
Philip Lindsay when you need him, man?
That was on third down, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because this is the whiff by Gaskin.
Look at him.
Oh man!
Instead of staying, he departed.
Yep. And as a running back, the rules are right ball game inside out, right?
Yeah.
All the time.
And he's looking right at the guy, staring at him, and just let him.
The hit to takes. I did until I watched the All-22. I didn't know it was like this bad. You know what I mean?
He got smacked. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And if he gets that time, I guarantee you,
that's a big gain
right in that hole. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a big gain. Again, this is why they got to throw under 2.5 seconds, right? Further proof. Again, with that wing back look, 11-man personnel, and then 2 receivers stacked to the left, 2 receivers stacked to the right, 1 to the left. Single high look again for them. Single high man look. It's a press man look too. Motion shows it. They fake the handoff. It is a play action, not an RPO. 2 is going to step up, maneuver on the pocket like you see.
Whoop.
And then whoop. That's why Logan Ryan is so mad, everyone.
I 1000% agree with your reason. I 1000%
tackle Tua.
I agree with your reason. He got back to the sideline and all his DBs was roasting him.
You got booted, bro. You got booted, bro.
They was roasting him on the sideline.
Look at that. Look at this field. Where are you going? Whoop! You just got Matrix, Logan.
They was roasting him on the sideline, bro. Guaranteed.
Logan's like, there you go, all right? Yeah. Old Yellow just got taken behind the woodshed, brother.
Oh man.
Yo,
that was nasty.
I may not buy another Madden until they put into his juke move in. You're telling me that ain't one of the most effective juke moves you've ever seen? Are you telling me that ain't the most effective juke move you've ever seen?
It is nasty, bro. It is nasty.
Like
it is up there, that's for sure. It's very subtle, but very effective.
Yo, I'm about to make a meme. Y'all remember the wires where you throw your sneakers over?
Yeah.
You know when you're done with the sneakers?
Like the telephone poles and stuff?
Yeah, bro. I'm about to throw Buddha Beaker sneakers over there, Logan Ryan sneakers over there.
Dion, hey, what's the dude from the Falcons? Dion Jones?
Yeah.
Throw his up there.
Bro, there's some legitimate set of sneakers that are going to be going up on that line, bro. Bro,
Logan Ryan was pissed, bro. He got back to the sideline like, damn. I can't believe I let that man shake me.
Did
like
that happen? Did that really just happen to me?
Was he confused? Was it not Tua hitting 2-yard throws to the left, but shaking him 2 yards to the left? Is that what he meant to talk about?
More he was upset. He was upset.
Logan Ryan drank himself to sleep on Sunday night. And I think they've given up over like 270 points as a defense. I think he's got bigger worries than where Tua's passing direction is headed.
Very true.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 10-man personnel, 2 in the gun. Gaskin, I believe that is to his left. You got that trips bunch formation to the right, 1 receiver split wide to the left, cover 2 by the Giants, and it's cover 2 man at that. At least that's what they're showing. 2 is going to take the snap. And you see he's just going to fire that out route to Jalen Waddle. And
he is very upset.
He was not happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, I'm going to give you guys my opinion. You let me know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was happy about the play design because he was short of the sticks.
Yeah, that could be one.
Like what I was trying to figure out what he was mad at. I can't figure it out because you got the target.
Yeah, maybe considering he knew that was a rub route with the other receiver,
and it didn't work.
I think him hanging in the air, which took away from the catch and run. Maybe that was the frustrating part.
But hold
maybe
on. The ball game.
Yeah, bro.
DB.
Okay,
let me pause this. That rub don't work.
Nope.
The ball hangs in the air. Does it matter?
Nope.
He's taking his angle. Like
right.
You need that rub to work, so it's only the safety coming high, so you're gonna get the sticks.
But you don't think a throw that leads Waddle towards the sideline.
I don't know. He took a pretty good angle, bro.
No, he did.
Look at. He's not even jumping yet, and look at how close he is. Look at
if you go to like the cut,
he's starting to jump right now, and look at how close he is already.
But I mean before the ball is thrown, like if you go to like the cut,
you're saying lead him. I know what you're saying. Lead him.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I'm showing you before the ball is even thrown. Like he's closed in because look at right through the bunch. This goes back to my issue with them not generating manufacturing. Okay, because he's supposed to get rubbed out and he's supposed to be free underneath.
Right.
This goes back to me. They can't manufacture space out of rubs and out of trip sponge. Look at this. Oh, look at because they needed to. Okay, the problem was the inside route. The inside route pulled him away. So look at the angle you take. It's clear cut. Watch the inside route here. Sorry, no, my bad. The top route. The top route by Wilson, what does it do? All it does is take his defender to the left, but if they play it properly and put 3 over top of the bunch, there's going to be one guy hanging with nothing. So right off the top, he just cuts through and takes the right angle, and he's on top of it. Like, you need to do something better with Wilson there.
Yeah, make you at least run to the past the sticks
Like,
too. Send him in the middle.
Wilson needs to do something. Like, I
Right.
don't know whether it's like he needs to run like a post and he stems it for like 10, 12 to 15 yards. So because if you run him, like, let's say, okay, let me just show you what I mean here. Okay, because basically what I'm saying is, okay, Waddle's gonna run it out here, right?
Yes.
He's gonna run it out. Okay. Wilson's gonna run whatever he runs to the inside. All right. Gesicki's gonna run like a fly route, right? I'm pretty sure he runs just like a go route or a fly, right? If I send this man on, like, let's say I give you a 12-yard post, okay? That's gonna put the middle guy in conflict here automatically.
Right.
Right? Because they switch, right? So this guy, again, that 33 guy with the long hair, we keep saying makes the right reads all day against us, right?
Yeah.
If I'm running this guy in the middle, this guy who's trying to jam Wilson is still traveling with them, and that alone might rub out 33.
Right.
And then Gesicki, the guy's traveling with Gesicki's defenders, grappling with them, but he's just nothing but space for this defender to make a pursuit angle cut in. And that's your problem. The guy's got nothing but space to make a decision and see where the ball is going and see how the route's developing. And the way he's angled, he's right on top of it out of the gate. That's bad play design out of the bunch, if you want my opinion.
That's true.
Because
a better rub was necessary.
Trips bunches should produce space.
Facts.
Like, you should not have a problem. And we are talking about this every time we run this. We literally clap and applaud them when we manufacture space out of these because it's so rare. I don't know. It's bad design, if you want my opinion.
I agree.
Design. Bad route design. And it would have freed Waddle up. Like, he would have only had the safety to beat.
And he probably would have, you know.
Yeah. So I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm not gonna
say he's just pissed. Yeah, he's just upset. He didn't get the first down.
Yeah, and you're right. I think you're right. I think he's mad that the rub wasn't completed. That's what I think he's mad at. Yeah.
Yeah, Waddle's becoming the main dude, bro. Like they listening to him now, man.
He been that dude.
Rookie year is pretty much over. Yeah, he's a vet now, pretty much. Seems like.
Big Drip, you aren't a Patreon right now. That's why you don't have a wrench next to your name. You are no longer a Patreon. That's why. So enjoy living in your feelings, my friend. Exist in them. All right. So you see again, they're looking like they're going to do that single high look. Wilson motioning 11-man personnel. They are loving that whole wing back, and they got Wilson, and he looks them off. You know that was the original read, and he looks them off, comes over the middle to Gesicki. Oh,
yeah.
Now,
you know what? I still like the throw.
I like the throw.
Still like it.
Now, let me get your opinion on this. What again? I think the ball placement could have been better.
I agree, but we all know. Gesicki makes these type of catches in his sleep, and for whatever reason, he hasn't been coming down with these ones, man. And I'm with you, Reason. The throw could have been in a better place. It could have been better spotted for Gesicki to just run through it, but it hit his hands. It went through his hands, just like the end zone potential touchdown. Hit his hands, went through his hands. I'm just saying. I thought that was a pretty good throw by Tua. Look.
It was.
Yeah, the timing, the anticipation with the defensive player there.
It could be the ball placement could be a little bit better though.
Agreed. But it was still in that vicinity for Gesicki to go ahead and just bring that one down. You know.
Yeah.
Just drop it.
He dropped it. And the thing is, the ball placement could have been better, but he still should have made the catch.
Yes, absolutely.
That's kind of inexcusable. You should have made that catch.
Yes. But we agree the ball placement could have easily been just a tinge, more leading him towards that.
Not tinge.
That side. Can I use another one, bro? Another word, just a slightly to the left. But I think that was a good throw by Tua. And anticipating with the defensive back or defensive player, kind of being in that zone. That I thought that was great anticipation by Tua.
Yeah. Your credit card got declined, so you're not a mod, Big Drip. I don't know what to tell you, bro. And I even got the receipt that shows that your Patreon, your credit card got declined, bro. So you're the reason you're not a mod. Don't put that on me, dog.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I can't. Again, Gesicki, you're supposed to be able to make these catches. The tough catches you're supposed to be able to make. You know what I mean? It's not like we're asking Isaiah Ford to make this catch, right?
Very true.
So, I mean, it is what it is. All right. So we got trips left. One to the right, 10-man personnel. Tua in the gun. And you see Gaskin to his right. Too high look from the Giants. Motion inside to the slot. Tua's going to step back. It's going to collapse. He's going to go down. Ojulari is going to get his sack of the game. Good for my brand. I said I wanted one. Good for the brand.
There you go.
But when you see it there again,
I actually chalk this down as, you know what, the defense just beat the offense pretty much. Like the protection was there. It's just that stunt, right there, right? Austin Jackson, exactly. Didn't Austin Jackson was confused by that ghost stunt way on the other side, where just by his keys, he's not supposed to worry about it. It has the defense just beat the offense on this play. Right, that's what I credit this to.
Yeah,
just a great design as far as how they drew it up to get pressure on this play.
Yeah, the stunt on Ojulari definitely needed to be picked up. And look at where Austin Jackson is. Back to the play. Brutal.
I get why Austin Jackson is retreating to help out Liam. He's like, Liam, I'm coming, buddy. But again, with Michael Dieter right here, maybe that could have been something he could have, whether it be instinctively just recovered from and jump on it. But Azeez Ojulari is he's one of the top pass rushers as a rookie in this league for a reason, bro. He's difficult to block, man. And I think it was just a really good play design by the defensive line beating the offensive line on this play.
What do you think, ball game? Austin Jackson, because people are trying to say, he's being good at left guard, but I mean, this is.
He is not as much of a train wreck there as he was at left tackle, but I mean, the kid really and truthfully, man, just lacks. That's so much right now. I don't understand how you get lost like that. You're just stuck in space with a guy clearly right there, and neither of you can figure out who gets who, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of that falls on Dieter too, because they're supposed to truly just share that at this point, right? He's the only other guy that's a real threat. But I mean, at some point you got to stop blaming youth and just start blaming the lack of a player that's actually even having the ability to do what you need him to do. And I don't know.
And there's the guy open.
Yeah, I'm not ready to give up on him yet, but good Lord, you know what I'm saying?
There's a guy open too, man. You know, they get this block. I can see Tua making who was it? Was it Gesicki on this play that popped open? If he had a little bit more time, I don't know which one it was. If he can get back to like the field view.
What, the field view?
Yeah, let's get back to the field view just to see the coverage and what potentially popped open, because I think I missed.
Look at that shot of Gesicki.
Gesicki getting flipped.
Oh, here you go. You're talking about him getting sacked. This is where he gets sacked.
Yeah. Can it start at the beginning of the play real quick?
Dude just made a good play, man. They smothered
Defense,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, they pushed the pocket like a big dog too. Had everybody on their heels, man, and just nowhere for Tua to go.
Yeah, just
Nah, there wasn't. Yeah. I thought somebody popped open, but nah, that was great coverage. Great coverage. Yeah, man. Good. The defense just beat the offense this play. Period. Coverage wise and pressure wise, just an L on offense for this one.
Yeah. Just they won.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
And Jackson didn't have an excuse not to pick that up.
True.
Should have just kept backpedaling with your head on a swivel and your arms stretched out like that. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, did Eichenberg even need your help?
No, well,
not really.
Eichenberg usually needs help.
I know, but
let's be honest.
You should have assessed that situation and just kept backpedaling, bro. Like,
yep.
Yeah, and inside out leverage first, and then you go help out a guy when you know everything is already accounted for, but
yeah. All right, 11-man personnel. You see the motion man is Wilson once again. Notice how they've stopped using him on deep stuff, and now he's just like the underneath guy in motion man a lot.
Yeah.
And instead of taking him on the flats, which a lot of people probably bid on, he takes that slant to Waddle.
Another decisive read, man.
A decisive read, and that's a money throw, and that is a nice chunk gain when they needed it.
Boom.
See, he tried to split the defenders there.
Mm-hmm. This is really fun to watch, man. These are all of our young guys just balling right now, bro.
Yeah, they're getting it done, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
It is. 11-man personnel. 2 receivers to the left, 1 out to the right. Gesicki in line there. Well, just outside the in line, sorry. 2 in the gun. They're showing that single high look, and they creep Logan Ryan up, and he's going to get it out real quick, and it's going to be an incompletion. And
was Waddle even ready for that catch, man?
I don't think so.
I think he was so surprised, like, oh shit.
Ball's out. No, he had his hands out. Rare drop.
Yeah.
And
he was definitely surprised.
Yeah. What's crazy is when you look at it and you go back, if he would have caught this slant.
First down.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe even a bit more.
Potentially, yeah. If he like catches it and cuts back across.
Yeah.
To like the right sideline and then turns up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So big miss here, and a rare drop from Waddle, who hasn't really had to deal with drop issues since the first couple of weeks, right?
I know.
So he kind of cleaned up that whole mantra that people are trying to slap on him.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got 10-man personnel, 3 to the left, 1 to the right, trips left. Sorry, 11-man personnel. I apologize. Tua is going to take the snap here. The Giants drop back into a cover 4 look. Tua's going to fire and incompletion. He tried to zing it in there.
That was beyond a tight window, man. He tried to fit it in.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He hit him. He hit him.
Yeah, right in his chest. Right in his chest.
Albert Wilson cannot make the catch, showing how
It's
unreliable he's been lately.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. That's kind of a difficult catch to make, but you know, you want him to make that type of catch, especially in a third down situation. But kudos to Tua, man. Tua literally threaded a needle. He threaded a needle right there, man. That was nice. Ball.
And then, boom.
Bam.
Yeah. That's a good throw by Tua. It's a tight window throw, like you just talked about. Wilson's got to corral that though. Like he doesn't even give himself a chance to make the play. That's my problem with it.
Like, it's gonna be a point in time where, you know, we're gonna be committed to making those type of plays. You know what I mean? Like offensively, it's gonna be a work in progress. But I still like it, man. I still like what I'm seeing. Tua's being decisive. Everybody else around him just got to catch up a little bit, bro. That's all.
All right, so now the Giants, you see them in a single high press man look. Dolphins are going to motion, and Tua, he's going to play action. He's going to step up, throw it over the middle. Perfect throw to Waddle, though he could have let him. Again, this was where you can make the argument that he was a little off.
Yes.
Waddle obviously had to hold up and make the catch like that.
Better placement would have produced better results on that play. So
yeah. So it was a good throw, but to be a perfect throw, he could have let him on this crosser route. It's like a post almost. And
still a huge gain.
Yeah, it's a huge gain, and he had to adjust his body and make the catch.
Love the pocket. Love the pocket.
Yeah, it was a great pocket. And he stepped up. He delivered, man.
Yes.
What else can I say?
I mean, there's all sorts of stuff to be said, but why nitpick it? He did exactly what he
should. Yeah. It's a completion. It's a first down, big game.
Take it, especially at the point of
ball's
this game.
being moved.
I'll take that, bro.
Exactly.
Let's go. You know what I mean? So, like, not every throw. It's just like not every play is going to be perfect. No one's
facts.
All right, 2 in the gun right now. We got 11-man personnel. And we got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2 in the gun.
Quarters coverage.
Yeah.
They gave it to him.
Boom. See that little pump fake hesitation before he makes a throw?
You know what? And honestly, I remember seeing this play, right? Yeah. I haven't seen that from Tua in a long, long time, bro, which is a huge positive if you ask me. Because the last time I seen this type of, like, you know, should I throw it, should I not throw it, was like last year or something like that. Like, it's been a while since I seen Tua kind of do that little hezzy.
Yeah.
But regardless, that was a huge revelation to me, bro. Like, as far as how long I haven't seen that. Like, he's catching up to the game, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Still a good throw, regardless.
It is a good throw. And again, like, not much space for him to operate in. You know, the ball's in the air right there. You look at the coverage it's coming into. And again, what a great effort by Devontae Parker to hold on to that football. Like, you know, that's the difference between a guy like him and Wilson. You throw his way, he'll do his damnedest to hold on to that football.
Yeah, man.
Wilson ain't holding on to that right there, right?
Diminutively strong. That dude is strong as hell for his size, bro.
Yeah. And he's just got sure hands when you target him. That's what's so frustrating about his injury is he can
Availability.
offer so much, right?
I know.
Like, especially this offense right now that needs anything that's out there. All right. So you see them in 12-man personnel here. Motion Wilson to the left, single high safety, cover one man, two in the gun, Gaskin to his left. They're gonna fake great sell.
Right.
Take the outside flat route, and look at that. Wilson makes someone miss. And
finally, it worked.
First down. It only took
50 tries,
13 weeks, but he finally made someone miss. Someone roll out. Someone roll out the goddamn red carpet, and someone needs to roll out.
But champagne. For real reason, this 33 for the New York Giants is underrated as hell, man. I don't even know this guy's
Aaron
name.
Robinson, he's a rookie.
Aaron Robinson's a rookie.
Yeah. What school he went to?
I don't remember. Look it up. He went to UCF.
Oh, okay.
They had a ton of injuries too, though.
Yeah, but I mean, if you see him playing right now, he's like arguably their best cover guy out there. Period.
Outside of Bradbury.
Exactly. Outside of Bradbury. Right.
Yeah. Wilson, look at you making people's miss. It's like I'm watching him grow up right in front of me.
Proud papa.
All right.
Papa.
11-man personnel. 2 in the gun, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Tua in the gun, Gaskin to his left, and you see he's going to drop back. He's going to take Gaskin into the flat on the quick out. Just a short minimal gain. He's just hoping Gaskin's going to make a play.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yeah, that's what was available. He got the ball out. Good throw.
Gone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we got Tua in the shotgun. We got trips tight, bunch to the right. We got 11-man personnel. We got 10-man personnel. Gaskin is out to the left. And what they're gonna do here is Gaskin's gonna motion in. What a fake! This is like Peyton Manning-esque right there. Walks it off and then rolls with it. And watch this. This is what's so beautiful about this. His eye manipulation on Bradbury.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls Bradbury onto DVP's route, and this leaves Isaiah Ford wide open. And look at now he's trying to recover because he bit so hard. Boom. When you watch it on this play, when you watch the God view, this is when you really appreciate the eye manipulation. Okay.
He made that look natural.
Look at that fake. Boom. Look at people were flowing to the left. Now they got to make up for it. Only a few guys read it right. Right now, Bradbury's flat-footed. DVP's coming. Look at now he's watching DVP, and look at I got to sit on it.
It was too late. Yeah, it was too late.
This guy's breaking out. He snaps out, balls out. Did you see that? As soon as his eyes made contact with Ford, watch how quickly the ball's out. Ford out.
Yep.
Wow.
Boom.
Yeah.
As soon as he sees Ford, it's out. The eye manipulation is elite.
Yeah.
On this play. Like, this is big boy stuff right here, okay?
Mm.
Can't move in with your shoulders. Gotta move in with your eyes.
Exactly.
Absolutely beautiful. Fake. What a fake.
And again, man, this is I don't know why we're so stuck on trying to move off of this kid, but look, build around him.
Much of the narrative anymore, bro.
I mean, People still out here though, man.
Well,
I'm trying to tell you, man.
I don't think the people that matter are
Well,
really just.
that definitely. Let's hope Greer and company really take a big, a deeper look into this, because remember, we already know they put in all the the stuff to be traded. The only issue was the RDAs, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Deshaun. So I mean they've already had it in their mind. They're trying to get this guy, but Tua is clearly a quarterback. If you build around, you are going to have a stable franchise, bro. And I don't know, man. I just feel like this kid needs way more opportunities than what they've pretty much condensed him into for the remainder of this season. I don't know, man.
All right, we got 10-man personnel, 2x2 alignment, receiver wise. We got the Giants in the single high look here, showing man. In cover one, Tua is gonna pump and then release again. He's giving Martin what he wants with the pumps. It's a little bit behind now. What he does with the pump here, I think there's an explanation to the pump. Let me bring it back here. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Martin?
Let me see.
Okay, so with the pump fake, right? Let me bring up my note right here. Because this is kind of a press man look, it looks like he's looking to hold off, right? Because we got Gesicki here. I want to show you. I want to freeze frame it. That pump looked like he was trying to hold off that back defender, and he thought it would create some time for him.
But he didn't have too much time in the pocket for that pump.
That's the problem. Yeah. And then he's got to get it out.
This was actually one of those rare plays where Michael Dieter was caught off guard as far as his balance, and the defender that he had to kind of pick up on this play pretty much rammed him into his lap. But again, pre-snap, right? Did they do a motion in this on this play as well? Like pre-snap motion?
Who was that up top? Somebody who was that running that route up top? Whoever that is.
The go route, right?
Yeah, he beat the hell out of his man.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to kind of allude to, bro. Like if the pre-snap motion showed man coverage,
man right there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's third down, and you want to get the first down, but I would have taken that shot in a heartbeat,
outside,
bro. Yeah, just do it. Give your guy a shot. Give your guy a shot right there.
Yeah, definitely. I think the pump is to pull up that linebacker so he's not biting on Gesicki in front of him. Right? So he'll take the Wilson drag, and then he tries to make the throw and he overshoots it a little bit. Because watch. When he pumps, look it's clear. See, he's trying to sell the Wilson on that linebacker, and he does, but then he just doesn't.
That was still a hell of a throw too, bro.
Yeah.
When you think about the duress he was just under,
it went through Gesicki's hands. If you actually think about it.
Yeah.
If you watch this
a tough
replay,
catch. It's a tough catch,
but it goes through his hands.
Yeah.
This replay shows you. Watch, it goes through his hands. Ready? Pump to get the linebacker to bite.
It's a hell of a throw, man.
And then it's through his hands, bro. Look.
Yeah.
Damn.
Big gain potential there.
That's what he was talking about. They left meat on the bone.
Yep.
A little bit, yeah. Trust me, there's always going to be some of those plays where you just want back. But these are all.
I like the fact that he acknowledged it.
Exactly. Right after the game.
Yeah, he wasn't at all happy. He was like, could have played better. We missed some reads. We didn't miss things. We didn't execute. I was like, okay, that's what I want.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
11-man personnel. They got Wilson motioning to show cover one man. They're gonna fake the handoff. Look at the inside leverage right there. He doesn't take it though. You see Waddle on the inside there. Waddle got that inside. Sorry, Wilson. Waddle. My bad.
Waddle. Yeah,
Waddle got that inside on that slant. He
too
got
tight.
it. He didn't like
Too
the
tight.
linebacker underneath.
Yeah.
So he went and he tried the out, and it was
threw the ball on the ground. This was a smart. This is like a throwaway by Tua. It was a smart play.
Yeah.
Too tight to throw it to the ground.
Yeah. All right. Now we are in 10-man personnel, motioning Waddle. They show that they're in zone.
Mm-hmm.
And Tua,
the sit route was there, but this was still a hell of a throw,
he
bro.
He said, "Big boy throw, let me make it today, baby." Because this is my thing about this. Okay, not only is this a big boy throw by Tua, but the trust and chemistry, like I said earlier, it's like purely on display here. So you watch DVP, he's gonna get forced to the outside in the leverage battle. But Tua's trust this guy, goes back shoulder, Parker adjusts, and what a fantastic catch.
The DB never stood a chance, though, because he didn't even,
Money. That is money. Like, look at snap back. Look at that ball. Oh, and that's Bradbury, bro.
Bradbury was shot.
Bradbury and who? Who's standing over DVP right there? Let's see one more time. Ready? Let's start counting jersey numbers, okay? Catch made. Who's that? Who's that in the red? Who's that number 23?
Mr. Logan Ryan.
Mr. Logan Ryan. Did you make
Logan,
2 yards
Logan was
to the
just
left
hating
or 20
that.
yards to the left, Mr. Logan?
Yeah.
All right, now we got an empty set. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Cover one man shown by the Giants. 2 is going to step back, step up in the pocket. What a throw, bro. Are you kidding me? This is that keyhole accuracy. Look, you're going to appreciate it even more from this goal line. As Gesicki's breaking across the middle on his slant, the pocket gets muddied around 2. He steps up and makes the throw. Coverage by Julian Love is good, but the throw and catch by Tua Gesicki is elite, bro.
Yeah, the placement was there. This is what I mean though by like situational Tua. This is a serious third down, bro. What's the score at this time? 17 to
9?
what 17 to 9? Yeah. So like you have to make this type of throw to move the football and potentially end the game. And bro, situational Tua is real, bro. He's young, but situational football Tua just makes it happen, man.
What
he makes
throw,
it happen,
bro. That's
hell yeah.
The whole accuracy. Oh, and look who made the tackle at the end.
Mr. Logan.
Logan.
Even though they knew what was coming, they couldn't stop it.
Logan Ryan.
You know how frustrating that is?
Yeah, he's just hating. He was.
But you see,
but
okay, here's the thing. Okay, you look at the Wilson throw earlier, guys. Remember when he underthrew it, right? Like earlier in the session. Look at how comfortable he was by the end of the game. Watch the pocket get muddied around him, but he doesn't care. He moves up, steps up, and still makes the throw.
Man,
like,
Dieter, man.
Yeah, the confidence level by the end of this game was huge.
Fucking Dieter, boy.
I love Dieter, man.
Moving bodies, bro.
Get back to that Dieter block one more time, man. Just to appreciate his return, because I'm telling y'all, bro, Dieter is our anchor. Dieter is our anchor, bro.
And I noticed on the All-22, he was far more communicative than he has been recently.
Yeah, man.
Get your
go. He got to go to internal suspension. IS, bro.
Oh, what man, a play!
I know,
love it.
I know.
All right, boys. Like, you know, what are your takeaways? I mean, you know, it's evident that more and more we're talking about more and more throws Tua's making per game that are like worth people's attention. Overall, what was your takeaway by his performance? Now, clearly, like I said earlier, this quick game, passing game is to be an extension of the run game and also massive deficiencies of the O-line. But aside from that, like I said to Martin before we went live, when they ask him or mandates for him to push the ball, he has no problem whatsoever
at all. Yes.
I'm liking the fact that at this point where he is, man, he's not at any. They don't seem to have any issues with asking him to do things, because if you notice the play calls are also more advanced than they were previously, and he's stepping up to the plate and he's executing. I think that continuity and the identity thing that I talked about all off season and whatnot, they're there now, right? They're actively engaged in the process of trusting each other, and he's showing them that no matter what they ask of him, he's going to make the right decision to not put the team in a bad position to lose. And for one, he's
Exactly.
going to protect the ball, right, which is going to spell the
Mm-hmm.
defense a ton, and they're going to just matriculate the ball down the field at their pace. They're dictating to the defense. The defense doesn't have an option at this point now to dictate terms to our offense, which is all credited to the fact that they got trust amongst themselves out there now. It's just crazy to me that it took us this long for them to figure out how to. I mean, I figured 4 to 6 weeks maybe, but good lord, not 7 straight losses.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that this is happening now at a crucial time where it's actually getting people to tune in to be able to watch this unfold, and people know that now the Dolphins don't have a running game that is respectable, but they're still winning with Tua doing the things that he's doing inside of the offense, and the defense is playing lights out. So it's
Yes.
a team win for me, another one, chocolate in the book. You know what I mean? The W is what matters the most, but I like the fact that they're giving him more portions to devour of the playbook and more responsibility all at the same time. And to those people out there that will say, well, Watson's still out there on the table, I get that. But if this kid continues to play like this, it's going to make it just that much more difficult for them to
Right.
actually say, you know what, why spend for this guy if we can get the same level of productivity or just a slight level? We go get resources to put around him. We might have everything we need in this kid, and it's not going to cost us as much. The business is still the business, and I think right now Tua is making one of the most profound
Statements.
for himself.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, yeah, man.
ride with me. I'm a real winner. I
Mm.
got you covered. You know what I mean? Whatever you decide to do is your business. But if you miss out on this, I don't know what else to tell you. And you can't blame it on me because I'm going to give you everything to make it. To help you make the decision. So, yeah.
Martin, your final thoughts?
Yeah, man. I'm as always, man. I'm with Mr. Ballgame on this one, man. This is getting to the point where it's becoming more and more obvious that this team is riding this wave offensively, defensively, just collectively, man. They just look like a different team, and they're like, long story short, bro, they're imposing their will on every opponent, bro. And whether it have been the Houston Texans, Baltimore game, definitely, the Jets, the Panthers, this most recent game. Like, I'm looking at this like, wait a minute, man, we're going after these guys now, man. It don't matter who we play.
Bully ball, bro.
Yeah, it's real. Like and not only is it bully ball, Mr. Ball Game, but they're not even tapped in to their highest potential offensively, which is the scariest part.
Right.
Because once they really get that snowball rolling, and you talk about a potential avalanche of what could be, I just hope that there's enough control, whether it be emotions or what have you, as far as the organization is concerned, to keep this thing together, man. Because again, if they were to pull a fast one and trade for Deshaun, I'm telling you, bro, I think it's going to have one of the worst ripple effects, and just throw off all types of momentum that you're pretty much building with Tua at the helm. And I just hope they stick together as a team like they've always done, and they literally just reel off these last four with the purpose of let's see. And if they get into that winning in scenario in week 18, like Reason said, even if we don't win that game, that should say it all as far as who's the man, who's the guy you need calling the shots under center moving forward. So
and on a related note, and I'm sure we'll talk about this backstage, but tonight it came out that the prosecutors are going to be presenting to a grand jury in January.
Wow, that's chilling, man.
So there's some
chilling.
movement. There's some movement, but
if it's going to the grand jury, then they feel like they got something to. Yeah,
they feel they got something.
They got something. Yeah,
that's chilling, bro.
Yeah. So we'll see it. We'll play out. Guilty until proven
innocent.
Sorry, innocent. Innocent until proven guilty. Just like all the women.
You said it the right way.
No. Innocent until proven guilty. Just like all the women. Oh, man. You got to take what they say at face value until they're proven to be liars. Literally, you got to be in the middle. You can't put the blame or call anyone a liar yet until all the facts are put out in front of us. So
right.
I don't know what to say. Man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay neutral in that situation. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Thursday, I got a special video that, if everything goes well, should be dropping for y'all on Thursday, and then a pre-recorded video that it should be dropping. I should have an interview. So we'll see how that works out. I'll be dropping that on Thursday if it works out tomorrow. And then on Friday I'll be coming back. And we'll figure something out because there's no game to preview. So we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll see if we can get one of the old panels together here of like we'll see if we can wrangle up some names. We'll see what's up. Anyways, we'll get you through the bye week.
A- for two of this game too, man. For me, man.
I'm gonna stick to a B+.
B+.
I'm giving them
wood.
Yeah. I'm giving them the A-. Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for doing this, man. It's always a pleasure. I know it's late.
Yeah, man.
So
I'm about to go to sleep.
Yeah, I know what time it is. All right, guys. Stay happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. Thank you for spending some of your Tuesday night with us. I appreciate y'all. Fins up all day, every day.